Hey guys, how have you been? I trust you are all doing great, you're blessed and safe. I know I haven't uploaded in such a long time, but I just came on here to talk about the will of God and how illogical it may be to the intellectual mind. Please don't mind the background noise. I'm not at home, so the place where I'm at, there are just some other noises going on in the background. So yeah, I've recently just realized that God is showing me the importance of trusting Him and just letting myself go into the unknown, which is something difficult for us to do. It's something incredibly hard for us to even wrap our minds around, because we are so used to being in control and controlling situations and things and even people. But this day, the Lord has sent me to tell you that you have to get out of His way. You see, most of the things that we pray for, most of the alignment that we seek is happening for us, but it's hidden in spontaneity. And this becomes our biggest detriment, which we induce upon ourselves unknowingly, and because we are the main syndicate to our detriment unknowingly, right? And there's just been a lot of things that have been happening in my life whereby they transcend the realm of human reasoning or the reasoning mind. They exceed the human intellect, but then wrapped within those moments have been my biggest blessings, have been answers to my prayers. And even as I speak today, something really weird happened. Something that made my reasoning mind extremely uncomfortable and just profusely at odds, because it just feels wrong. You see, the thing of it is, we are spiritual beings having a physical experience, but due to our physical nature, we have been subject to a lot of conditioning. Much of that speaks to the human reasoning, forgetting that our human aspect of who we are is secondary. The greater part of who we are is the spiritual aspect. And so, out of this great discomfort, here I am recording this message to you to just share encouragement as well as confirmation for someone out there that do not fear, do not worry. It is said that God's rejection is protection. For the longest time, I tried to fight this, but I've come to appreciate it, because 99.9% of the time, whenever that I get rejected, looking back in retrospect, I get to be grateful that it unfolded that way. I get to appreciate that, you know what, that was the best way it could have happened. Even though it's not easy to accept when you are within the moment, because it's scary, it's not going to make sense, it's not going to be comfortable. However, I've come on here to encourage you and let you know that it's okay. Just let yourself go into the hands of the unknown, into the unknown, into God's hands. Let yourself go. Don't stand in your own way. Allow God to do what He does best. And God's ways exceed our ways of doing things. His thoughts far exceed our thoughts. And when you see things happening in your life that you feel are not making sense or are just uncomfortable for you to accept, trust God even with fear in your heart and submit that fear to Him. Because the thing about God is He turns bad things and makes them good. He turns fear into courage and boldness and strength. He turns graves into gardens. He turns dry bones into an army of soldiers. God has a habit of turning the most horrendous, the most unimaginable things or experiences into the most beautiful and incredible experiences of our lives. So yeah, that is just the gist of the message. May God bless you all, and may you trust the Lord no matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult it is, even when you don't see the way. Just like I am, as I'm recording this message, I'm within something that is unclear to me. I'm within something that is just, I don't see a way out of it. I don't see the front end or the back end of it. I don't see how I'm gonna go around this, get through it. It's just a lot, but I'm learning to lean. As I'm saying this, my mind just took me to a childhood hymn that we would sing at church. It says, learning to lean on Jesus. And even though it may be scary and we may be afraid, it's okay. You can still lean. Even with tears running down your face, you can still lean. You can still lean. Just lean. Learn to lean on Jesus, because He is our only hope. He's our living hope. Yeah, so I hope you guys will be blessed by this message, and may you walk into the most prosperous, exciting, fulfilling era of your life. God bless.